What is up, everybody? What's going on? Hey, I just want to get on here really quick just to do a quick little check-in and let you guys know a little bit about what's been going on with me lately. I haven't been posting as much. I've been trying to keep things as regular as possible, but your boy's been having a hard time. I've been having a really hard time lately. I've been kind of stressing a little bit. First things first. I didn't want to announce it this way, but I had some big plans. I was going to have my first boxing match, my first professional boxing match out in Colombia. But about a month or so ago, I ended up getting really sick. I ended up with the flu or COVID. I don't know what it was. I never tested, so I don't know for sure if it was COVID or not. But I was really sick and I just wasn't getting better. I ended up going to the doctor because like I said, I was not improving. And turns out that, I ended up having pneumonia and some signs of bronchitis, I guess. They gave me some steroids and they gave me some antibiotics to kind of clear all that out. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't doing anything really. But then once I got better, I did get back in the gym. I was sparring. I was doing all the regular stuff. But shortly after that, I ended up actually tearing a pectoral muscle. That was really bad. It was so bad I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't turn my body specific ways. And even now, it's been about 3 weeks and I'm still suffering. I'm still having some hard times with it. I can't even work out because, I can't take deep breaths. Like I said, I can't run. Like when I pull my arm back to do a stride, I can't even jog. I did get on the bike for a little bit, but I can't go very intense because as soon as I start breathing deep, my pectoral muscle flexes and it hurts like hell. I get a burning sensation all the way throughout this whole thing. That's been a major issue for me and definitely makes it to where I can't fight. I couldn't even train, so I'm not going to go into a professional boxing match without any training. On top of all that, I've ended up dealing with some unexpected custody issues regarding my son. So it is personal, but I did want to let you guys know that I'm going through a lot of shit right now. I have a lot on my plate, but I'm trying to keep things as regular as possible. I've been trying to, share little jokes here and there and try to uplift others and try to support others. Just to show you that I practice what I preach. I'm not just a do as I say, not as I do type of person. I really live by the code and die by the code. Like, I'm trying to be as positive as possible. Of course I'm stressed. Of course, I've got a lot going on to the point where, it's hard for me to sleep sometimes, not even just from the physical pain of not being able to lay down a certain way or spread my chest, but my brain just never stops going. I'm just always going. So if any of you have any sort of advice for your boy, like I'm open to everything. Words of encouragement, a little bit of motivation, a little support goes a long way. I am strong. I know I'm going to get through everything. I know that despite everything going on, that I'm going to make it out just fine. Whether or not the results turn out the way that I want them to go, I don't know. Like, clearly I'm not going to be able to fight. I haven't been able to train. I've been stressing out, not being able to sleep and everything. But this is a human experience. This is a part of life. I'm still going to do my due diligence. I'm still going to provide. I'm still going to support. I'm still going to do everything that I got to do. I'm showing up to work every day. I'm doing everything that I can. But I just wanted you guys to know that I'm about this life. I know that I'm going to be fine in the end. I know that things are going to work out in the end. I know that God got me. He always has. So I don't have any ill will towards anybody out there. I don't have any malicious intent towards anybody out there. I'm always going to do my part. I'm a grown man and I stand on that. I'm going to keep spreading the message. I'm going to keep spreading the word of love and support and strength and positivity. That's what we're all about. So despite what I'm going through, I'm going to do my job. Despite what I'm going through, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to do everything I can to be there for you and anybody that needs me. Obviously, myself and my family comes first. That's top priority. But at the end of the day, I'll have some overflow. I'm always going to have overflow because we take care of things around here. Everything's going to get handled. And I will survive. I've been through worse times. I've been through harder times, but I did want to share and support this little bit of part of my life because it is something that I'm going through and it is something that I'm dealing with. So I'm trying to be as authentic as I can. I appreciate everybody that has reached out already. I already have a couple of people that I do talk to on a pretty regular basis. And man, I appreciate you so much. You know who you are. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the words of encouragement, all the words of support. Everything that you do, people just checking in on me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. I'm just in one of those hard spots right now, and I'm going to fight through it like I always do. I'm going to figure it out like I always do. And whether that's doing it by myself or with the support of others, it is what it is. And I think I'm going to sign off here, man. I feel like I'm rambling, but peace out, guys.